Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and wanted to do a quick unboxing and showing you the new, I don't know how to pronounce it, but I think it's Aoyi, also known as LS13. It's a kind of a knockoff, but heavily redesigned version of Transformers Studio Series Optimus Prime from the Bumblebee movie. This might be the first English and US-based toy review for it. So again, just a quick unboxing. Excuse the backdrop. I don't have a proper backdrop quite yet, but working on it. So here we go. As you can see, here's the box. I'm gonna pull back a little bit so we can just see the box itself. The front is just a good, well done photo representation of the figure. They actually put the newly designed head on the box, but the old head is what came on the figure when I pulled it out of the box, and did have to replace that. The old head is pretty much the same. They did a shorter ears, and they took out some of the detail within the mouthpiece, but that's pretty much it. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. Here's the back. I kind of like how they did this. They were really excited to show off the back of this figure. They're pretty happy with it, so that's what they did. Looks pretty cool. So anyway, so that's it. That's pretty much the box. It's, pretty bland, plain. All right, and here he is. In his full glory. Put that back there so you can see him. He's got some pretty good posability. He does have a light on both the gun and the axe, but I don't have the proper batteries for that yet. So I just took the batteries that I had and put them into the light. It's just a little push button in the back. He's got some pretty good movement and rotation on the head. So pull that in a little bit so you can see some of the detail. Let's focus in on him a little bit. So as you saw in the picture, it was very predominant, but it's really not as predominant on the face. I think I kind of like it. And I like the longer ears, so I went ahead and swapped it out. Let's go ahead and show some of the articulation on this guy. We'll start with, he's a big guy, by the way. He's a little bit over 12 inches or so. So fits good in one single DTOF case. He's got some really good ratcheting joints. These pop into place too if you want more of a stance. So as you can see, he's pretty sturdy. He stands pretty well. Get that back into focus. One of the things that that was done in a toy review earlier or before from Japan is they showed the legs being extremely flexible material, and it is the same on this figure. As you can see here, you can really move this around, twist it in all different directions. However, I do have to say that whatever material they used, it might have flex, but it does not affect his stance. He's still very sturdy. This has some good pivot rotation here. This one here is super tight, so you kind of have to hold on to that flexible joint to get this thing to really rotate well. But stance-wise, he holds up pretty well. He's got full forward, back, this way and this way, and then if you pop this joint out like that, then he has a little bit more rotation that way, and he also has a forward and backwards rotation with that. This is a little bit loose, but if you're trying to, look at that, he's got some chips on his paint already. Wonderful. So I like locking those into place. You know, he's got this rotation. It's got the side-to-side rotation. Pull his gun out. You can see his fingers. He's got full mobility in his fingers as well. This is pegged in. This closes down. It does light up, but I don't have the batteries in it, and I also don't know if they put a switch on him or not, or if once you put the batteries in, it just stays lit. So I'm still trying to get confirmation on that. The fingers don't have any side to side, but they do have all of the individual knuckle rotation. So including the thumb's got full ball joint, and then also both of those as well. All right, that's for that. He does have a forward tilt, which locks into place. That's pretty cool, but it does open up his back quite a bit when you do that. So leg rotation, he's got a good rotation going forward, but back it gets locked into this, so you kind of have to move this forward if you want this to go any farther back, which makes it a little bit awkward looking when he's standing. He's got a swivel here. He's got full leg rotation here. That's about as far as it goes though. And then you already saw the ankle tilt. He's got a downward ankle tilt, and then also side to side ankle tilt. So yeah, there's that. These things move out of the way, or you can put them into place. Side to side here, that looks pretty good. Now his head is pretty cool. This is supposed to lock down flat like this, but if you pop it up, you actually can get a little bit more of a looking downward. So when you're looking up from him, looks like he's looking down a little bit. So I thought that was kind of cool. Here's his axe, and yeah, so this is what he looks like from the back. I have not transformed him yet. I'll be doing that in the second part of the video, and we'll be right back for that. But there it is. There's the back. Back looks pretty good. I'm gonna take this off so you can get a good high quality view of him. There we go. So we'll do one more, just holding the camera so you can see it. There's the detail on the face. There you go, detail on the face. See all the detail here. Underneath, that looks really good. There's the axe. And then we'll show the back again. He has some die cast in his feet, I think maybe up in some of this area, but he's actually pretty light as far as, you know, for the size that he is. Okay. Just wanted to show that there's apparently a matrix in there as well. That closes down. Okay, here he is in truck mode, and just going to show a couple of things you guys should keep an eye out for. One that I've noticed, I don't know if, yeah, you can see it. There is definitely discolorization between each of the panels. Some are brighter red than others. I don't know if it has to do with the plastic or, yeah, anything that seems to be die-cast metal is one color, and anything that's plastic seems to be another, but I could be wrong. Another thing to point out, this is what the back looks like. Here you can see that. He has no real tail lights. It's kind of silly, but yeah. That was a design flaw, I think, in my personal opinion. And then another thing that's kind of cool is you can take off these little panels here, and he's got regular truck wheels underneath it, if you pop these off. So if you want it to be more G1 style, you can do that. Okay, well, final thoughts on this. I'm not going to show the transformation because in the process of transforming him back to his robot mode, this shoulder popped off. I'll show you the pictures. And it's basically a stripped screw, and that's the only thing that keeps that in place, where this part needs to rotate into place. So hopefully there'll be some other transformation videos out there, but just overall thoughts on this figure. For the price, he's good looking. I wouldn't transform him again, and just like anything else, it's a knockoff. Even though they went through and did a whole lot of new engineering to make this their own figure, the company is still a KO company, and you get what you pay for. So thanks for watching. This is Mike, Mad Props, aka Dr. Archival, and subscribe to my channel if you liked it. If you don't, leave a comment and tell me what I can do to make any changes, and I appreciate any feedback that you guys can give me. But thanks again, and take care.